Greetings, YouTube. LMS Tactical here. I know it's been a long time. I got a lot of excuses, but you've heard them all, so I'll spare you. Fair warning, if you don't like foul language, please get off the channel now, because it's coming at you fast and furious. You've been warned. Alright, so, as always, I know the topic I want to talk about. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth, so here we go. This is really for everybody, Americans and South Africans. I want to talk about something I talked about a long time ago. I still don't remember what the hell I said, so we'll see if I'm consistent. It has to do with one of the biggest problems, I think, that America, for sure, and Europe, and quite frankly, the world, with a few exceptions, you know, China, Russia, probably Iran. Oddly enough, these are like enemies to us, by and large, but I think they're getting it right in this arena. And I'm talking about, well, let me drop a buzzword at you that got me thinking about this video. And then to give credit, I was talking to another friend of mine, other friend of mine that wants to remain anonymous, about this subject, and he gave me some ideas, kind of motivated me to make the video. Toxic masculinity. If you don't know what that is, that's awesome. That means you're a good guy. You're on the right page. But the liberals, the left, the communists, the socialists, they're all the same. They have been working from many directions to destroy the fabric of society, not just in America, but in all of the West. And I don't want to get too far into the weeds on how, and you guys, I give you the credit. I know that this is probably not new information. It's just to kind of vent a little bit. It's good to bring this shit up every now and again to remember and to remind ourselves. Mason, calm down. I'm taking my dog down the river. But toxic, I was talking to my son too, by the way. No offense, son, if you happen to ever watch my videos. And we were talking about sort of this whole fucked up millennial thing, and my kids are millennials. And we were talking, he and I, about a specific issue that is a problem with millennials that basically has to do with guys and girls and how they interact, and, you know, the whole thing about women nowadays. They look down on, liberal women and leftists look down on anything that's even remotely associated with past traditions. The one I want to focus on is this masculinity, and they look at it as toxic masculinity. And I believe in order to classify or qualify yourself as being a portrayer of toxic masculinity, you just got to look at me. It's any white Christian male who has facial hair, tattoos, drives a truck, wears military type clothing, and oddly enough, I'm wearing an army shirt, but camouflage, all of the things that used to be associated with as being manly, which is now a word you can't say anymore because that offends the pussies of the world. But it is so much more dangerous, is the point of my video, than just irritating. Yeah, it's irritating. I mean, anybody that looks at a guy with a man bun and doesn't want to slap the living shit out of him, there's something wrong with him. I mean, come on. But you gotta, you know, I've talked about this before, these young guys nowadays who are told that they are not only free to, but expected to express their divine feminine, you know, the feminine part of them, and all this other bullshit. Now, I'm not fucking retarded, not fully. And, yeah, there is a feminine side to all of us. Mine comes out on Saturdays when I wear my wife's jammies and crotchless panties. But the point is we should not, and I refuse to be, ashamed of being a lot of things. I'm not ashamed to be white. I'm not ashamed to be Christian. I'm not ashamed to be male. And I'm not ashamed to be masculine. And the funny thing about it is, when you look at the pressure on men to wear pink shirts and skinny jeans and man buns, and to talk with elevated pitch to their voice, and to be very feminine, you know. Oh, I'm a good guy because I voted for Obama. I think Trump's a racist. What else? I wear pink because pink is the new black. And I wear a little harness and I carry my newborn baby and it looks like I'm breastfeeding him. And women love me because I'm just like them. I got news for you fuckers. You look at let's look at upper class to rich women who are married to these effeminate well-to-do, money-making liberal turds. Doctor, a fucking, an accountant, a banker, whatever. They live in a mansion. They've got their little beaten down, wimpy ass husband who can't make a fucking decision and lets his wife drive him around. And he won't open the door for her because that would be an insult. And she is looked at by her friends as being this really hip fucking chick that their relationship is really good because you can't tell who the fuck's got the dick. That's awesome. But trust me, when that fucking woman cheats on him, and she will, it ain't gonna be with the librarian or the fucking the accountant. It's gonna be with the fucking beer drinking, farting, tattooed up, beard wearing, shirtless fucking guy cleaning the pool. That's who they fuck. That's who they cheat on their husbands with. Because even these liberal, communist, socialist bitch women know in their heart of hearts that it is perfectly natural, and there's a reason why the men and women are different. There's a reason why one turkey fucking, or one peacock spreads the feathers and shakes her ass around to draw the other ones in. If they all had the same shit and did the same dance, there'd be no fucking peacocks. So as much as you guys want to be, these people want us all to be the same, it's destructive. Now, where did all the masculine men go? It's like my buddy was telling me. What is that? Raccoon. Yeah, like my buddy was telling me, we were talking about this, and he reminded me of, think of all the wars we fought. All of the, World War I, II, fucking all the current one that we're just finishing up on, Vietnam. All of the alpha males were the ones that went to war. And in an all-volunteer army, it's usually the alpha males that join the army or the military, in an all-volunteer military. That may not be the case 100% anymore because they got some real wimpy motherfuckers in the military these days too, I noticed. But by and large, I'm very proud of our military. 90% of them are badasses. Even though that's not popular, because we don't want badasses fighting our wars. We want people running around in skinny camos and fucking man buns. Unbelievable. But a lot of them got wiped out. We lost great numbers of our alpha males, and we are left with not only just physically spitting out more beta males, and the beta males are the fucking, the fucking wimpy motherfuckers that couldn't change a fucking car tire if you offered them $1 million. Those guys are the majority now. And what's going to happen, what's going to happen is, mark my words, man, and I hate to say it, but this is actually the only way to save the fucking world, in my opinion, certainly America. Sometimes I get frustrated and I wish I would look up in the sky and see fucking 10,000 Chinese parachutes descending on America in a full-blown invasion. Yes, we would lose 50% of our population, and that'd be a bitch. But I'll tell you what, man, after a good fucking bloody fucking shootout, hand-to-hand combat, fight for your freedom, after that was over, for the next fucking 2 generations, we'd have another country again, back to where we used to have it, where people said the Pledge of Allegiance. People said, yes, ma'am, no, sir. Open doors for women. We're polite, excuse me. And guys were not embarrassed to be guys. That's what we had during World War II and after World War II. And then the 60s came along, and people started thinking that it was really cool to be fucking lawless and have no morals, and morals were for squares. Morals and law are the fabric of a society. And when I say law, I'm talking about natural law too. All right? You could fucking argue with me all day long, and I don't give a shit what you say. Men and women are not even close to being similar. I'm fucking stronger than most of them, almost 99.9% of them, even now at my old ass age. And I can do things. I've got the fucking warrior heart. You can take most women and put them in a fucking middle of a firefight. Not all of them. There's a lot of butch chicks out there, God bless them. But I'm just saying, the kind of woman that we'd actually want to fucking date and marry, they're just not going to have that fucking cutthroat spirit. I can go from a nice dog-walking, fun fucking dude to skull fucking the enemy right on the beach with no hesitation. And that's how guys are. That's the fucking alpha male that's naturally in men. that it's being diluted by Hollywood elitists, Hollywood scumbags, the fucking media, and just liberals and communists in general. Anyways, I don't know if that made any sense. What do you guys think about this whole fucking toxic masculinity shit? Leave your comments, hit subscribe, share my fucking videos. I think I got 10,400 subscribers now. That's pretty cool. But, what's it going to take me to get up to another fucking 10,000? Do I got to, stop cussing? What the fuck do I got to do? Do I got to fucking blow somebody on fucking live TV? I mean, help a brother out. I am not looking at that chick's ass bent over on a fucking boat. Okay, you see, that's like I was just telling my nephew here. 15 years old, and yeah, I talk like this in front of him because that's the way it works, and my niece. I'm married. I don't cheat. I never would cheat, never have cheated, but I will always appreciate a nice female ass like just bent over on that fucking boat. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to go over there and grab her and say, hey, honey, blow me. But the day I stop looking at badass trucks, cool guns, and nice asses is the day that I'm in a coffin. All right? So you guys let me know what you think. Hope you guys are doing good. LMS Tactical, I'm out.